Hey, what's up, everybody? Alf here with some more Great League GBL recorded live on Twitch. Hope to see you there sometime. Links are down in the info below. We're battling again with the Swampert double flyer team with Tropius and Skarmory, having some good results even when the swaps are blown out. So, you know, this team really shows kind of why these teams are popular. Yeah, we get blown out a bunch. On our lost leads and swaps, but usually opponents don't have an answer for the second flyer, especially one as sort of unique as Tropius. So I hope you enjoyed these battles, and I'll see y'all next time. I ran this yesterday and had some success with it, so I'm gonna try it again, and we'll see what happens. Oh, 2 went Lucky Rob. Lol. We said it was gonna happen. We said it was gonna happen. All right, Swampert, Whimsicott. That's a little dicey for us, isn't it? That's a little dicey for us. So we're gonna go ahead. It's Charm, and we'll go to our Skarmory. All right, fine. Hey, what's up, Grabobly? Interesting. So they're throwing early. I mean, my gut tells me that, like, so I'm actually going to. We can do some really interesting stuff in this matchup when you land 2 Brave Birds. I probably should have waited a little longer. So I can nuke out that Whimsicott. I actually have play against Whimsicott with Swampert, because I have Sludge Wave. Oh, I see what you did there. All right, so the thing that most annoys me here is, like, this could easily be an Earthquake, which would be really bad. Yeah. But I like that they did that. They got, I think, 1 Charm in with the Whimsicott. So we're going to get our shield back here, or we're going to do really mean things to this Whimsicott. Let's see if they respect the possibility that this is coming. They do not. Bye-bye. Lol. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. Yeah, remember, Swampert has a poison move, y'all. I think we'll start seeing shields here. I do think I'm gonna get another Hydra Cannon here if they don't throw. So even if they do throw, we might. I mean, I'm pretty comfortable with Tropius against this thing. But we're not gonna let him get 1 more in. I don't want to. As little energy as I can give him, the better. I'm not shielding early because of the potential of a Night Slash boost. And they did not give me any reason to respect the... Oh, God. Really? Really? They got the boost? Yeah, I think we have to shield this one. Wow. Well, that's some BM. I don't know that we still can win this, but it's going to be a very awkward sequence. The sequencing is going to be super awkward, right? Because I think they're going to just barely get to another Night Slash. So it's just a matter of whether or not the Night Slash with the boost kills me, or like the Night Slash with the boost plus the added counter damage. Tropius is extremely thick though, so like, yeah, I don't need to catch. We still win. That's why I'm like, I think catching is just a recipe for disaster potentially. Whereas I think if we just weather it, I think we can just wear it. Night Slash is just not that strong a move. And Tropius is just super thick. So, all right. With Talonflame instead of Tropius, I think that would work just fine, Bongo. Yeah, I think that would work just fine. The only thing that's a little worrisome about that is that you're really, really weak to Azu in that case. You're like super weak to Azu. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. None of your mons are favored against Azu in general. You can win some of those matches, but they're not favored. All right, Marowak. Marowak is a great lead for us, especially given our back two up suck against Marowak. Okay. I mean, I think there's pros and cons of both mons here. I just think Skarmory has more play against Marowak than Tropius does. So I would rather burn the Tropius here to maintain switch advantage than burn it on. And also, we'll just, like, Tropius is just dummy thick. So, like, we can wear these body slams really easily. And we don't take neutral from counter, which is a big deal when you don't want to... when you just want to ignore the charge moves. So we just kind of play it out. Yeah, they're not going to preserve. They know they're not winning this. Marowak's going to come back and probably farm us, which puts us in a slightly awkward spot because it's just like, you know, they get what, 3 in? No, they get 4. The four is a pretty much bummer because now we're gonna have to shield with Swampert here before they duck, so they're gonna be able to get shield advantage and then duck, which I don't love. I'm gonna just see again if people are just not expecting Sludge Wave. And then we farm the Ninetales. So you mean this team of Census? I mean, I like it. It's pretty standard, but I like it. I think I'm gonna throw. I don't really want to. I mean, I think I'm gonna have to eat another stupid weather ball here, which is a little unfortunate. Actually, you know what? I think we just let ourselves die here. We can farm them. If they kill me here, I get a running start, which is exactly what we want, right? They're not gonna get a charm in, and we get a running start in this matchup. And they're on Shadow Bone. I mean, I guess they could be on Shadow Bone Bone Club, but I just... Double Bone just is such a weird moveset. Like, I don't know that I've seen a lot of Double Bone. It feels like that moveset is suboptimal. And they are on the Double Bone set. Wow. You're not usually on Fire Blast if you're on Fire Spin, Drew. That's pretty rare. It's not good enough. Like you need a lot to go right there. GG's. The thing is how is Fire Spin Shadow Bone Bone Club not common? Is that what people actually are on? I guess I just don't know what people are on because no one with Shadow Bone ever throws Bone Club. Which is why I don't like that set. I just don't think Bone Club does you anything there. But I guess you don't have any other options, right? You literally have no other options. I would probably run double ghost moves, I guess, because I just don't think you want... I rarely think you want Bone Club there. Flame Wheel's garbage. Fire Blast you just don't need or you're never going to get to. I don't know. I guess the answer is I don't like Fire Spin. I don't like Fire Spin Shadow Bone. I just don't like that combo. I think if you want Shadow Bone, you should go Hex and you should run like Fire Blast or something. Or you should go, yeah, you should go double Ghost because then you have the, like, you're just never throwing Bone Club. Or you very rarely are throwing Bone Club for value, so. But I also hate Bone Club, so I just don't run Bone Club. Never liked Bone Club. It just doesn't hit hard enough for me. All right, opponent, let's go. Let's go. We're 2-0. Surfetch'd in the lead. Surfetch'd in the lead is a little bit dicey. So, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. Boo. All right, well. That's unfortunate. It's all right. So they have it queued. I was hoping we could eat a move. If we could eat a move there, we'd actually be in pretty good shape. We can beat the Surfetch'd. Like, there's a number of different ways for us to beat a Surfetch'd. The problem is that we're gonna have a hard time finding switch advantage. So Skarmory is a damage sponge, but it doesn't change the reality of this matchup specifically. Oh, they actually threw both of them. That's actually kind of great. So we should be able to, in this case, I think they were worried about that second. We can actually try and get the running start here. Now, the downside is that I'm pretty confident that our friend Surfetch'd is coming in right away and throwing. So I'm going to jam throw. I mean, if they have Brave Bird, I guess we're boned. You know what? Just on instinct. I felt like the fact that they stayed in and threw there meant to me that, like, because they definitely had enough time to make a decision there. They definitely had enough time to make a real decision. This thing's gonna be on flame charge, right? Non-stab flame charge. I think we take the first one. Oh, it's on wild charge. Well, I mean, that collapse, but I also think I mean, Ice Beam is a real possibility, I guess, but no, I think we shield now. The Surfetch'd is pretty far from another charge move if it threw a Brave Bird at me. Also, they shielded there, so like... Okay. It could be on Surf Wild Charge, yeah. I mean, that kills you, and then you're gonna have to throw something here, and I have a Leaf Blade. So they need to stack 2 moves or they lose. So if they stacked 2 moves here, then you know what? Good beats. Well played. Well, that also doesn't kill me, so you gotta do better than that. Okay, we'll take it. GG's. I was like, yeah, as soon as the Surfetch'd came, I was like, oh, yeah, that's just gonna die, though. Like, Surfetch'd taking a Hydro Cannon to the face is not exactly what you want to do. And I knew they weren't all that close to energy. And I knew Wild Charge wasn't kill me, and I was like, well, if they're on Wild Charge, they're probably on something like Surf. Or they're basically not on a move that's gonna hurt my Swampert, I don't think. So, okay. Yeah, poor little Mew did not do it there. So we got blown out on the, like, we've been blown out on the swap like 2 of these 3 games, and we've won them both, so I'll take it. Thoughts on Sylveon? I don't think we know for sure its move pool yet. It seems okay. It's just a fairy type, and there's such limited things fairy types do right now. It's just another Charmer without particularly interesting moves. Okay, Venusaur is certainly not what we're looking for, although, yeah. Good. Just what we were hoping for. I'm gonna play this slightly differently this time, though. I'm gonna try something different. But yeah, unfortunately, I just think Charmers are really one-dimensional right now for the most part, and Sylveon does not do anything that the other Charmers don't do. So we do that, and then, I know, but it doesn't matter. Last Resort isn't that good a move for Sylveon. It's an extremely one-dimensional Charmer without a proper coverage move. We don't know, Bubs. We have no idea if there's a new Fairy Fast move coming. We hope so, but we don't. They haven't announced anything yet. Oh, they threw already. Wow. Okay. It's worse Clefable. That sounds about right to me. Honestly, worst Clefable sounds about right. I was hoping they wouldn't just jam the rock slides at every opportunity. Like, that's kind of what you hope for in this matchup, is they'll just like, they'll get really fussy and like not jam rock slides, but like, I think we're gonna get earthquaked here, but I can't afford, I can't afford to shield, frankly. So if we get earthquaked, we get earthquaked. Yeah, so be it. Like, it is what it is. Upside is we're one away from sludge waving their Venusaur, so we're gonna do it. We barely get to it just because Vine Whip, but upside is they either no shield this. Okay, they shielded it. Perfect. So we have shield advantage, and then all right. So I mean, if it's Basti in the back, Zabix, we definitely lose. But Sableye here presents us some possibilities. We do have to keep in mind that our shields matter. And our shields matter more than our overall health necessarily, but I'm going to shield that one. And then we're going to save the shield here because frankly, at this point, the Vine Whips aren't going to kill me. They're not going to kill me with Vine Whips. 1, 2, like no world where they kill me with Vine Whip. So we just have to find a way. I actually shielded that too. They know it. The Venusaur has energy, but not like, yeah, I mean, we have to shield. We don't have a choice, but I think that's 4. Five. Oh shit. Yeah, that's a miscount on my part. It is 5, right? Oh no, well, they could also frenzy plant me from there. It's fine. It's fine. I think like we were toast there anyway. They didn't need to throw on schedule, but they did. We should have at least tried the swap. It's all right. It happens. We had some play there, and it just sort of, we just couldn't quite come out of it with the advantage we needed. I got a little greedy in the Tropius matchup too, and I should have just thrown my Leaf Blades on schedule and really put more pressure on them. That's all right. It happens. I mean, we've been blown out 3 times with the Skarmory as a safe swap. It's not a safe swap, right? We're getting destroyed by Stunfisks. I could probably go to Tropius instead. Tropius does have a better Stunfisk matchup, but it might be more, Tropius I guess could be more problematic for a lot of the stuff we're running into. So maybe we should go to Tropius and save the Skarmory. Well, there's been a couple times that Tropius in the back, Tropius also in the back is just a real problem for a lot of teams, so what about Pelipper? Pelipper's an option. Yeah, we could go to Pelipper. Like, that is a reasonable thing to do instead of Skarmory. I think actually the only thing I don't like is that against a charm lead, we're kind of shit out of luck in that case. Since Pelipper's not great against it. Swampert, Scrafty. Yeah. So again, okay, so they've auto switched, which indicates to me that this is double charm, right? Like there's, you don't generally switch out of like a very neutral matchup like that unless your plan is bait out the charm counter. The downside for them is it's not like Scrafty is going to be able to blow out our steel type here, right? I mean, I'm making that read. I mean, I didn't need to throw this in hindsight. We CMP'd, so I was thinking I might be able to sneak this in before they got their ice beam. But we'll just do it once, and then we'll get a couple more of those in. Like, Scrafty will eventually be able to kill this, but not before we put a lot of pressure on it. Right? Like, we're gonna put some damage on the Scrafty. I'd like to get this Sky attack off before they pop us to death. It's fine. Okay. Fair enough. We just Tropius it, probably. Yeah. Just, yeah, before dawn. I mean, what if Acid Spray? That'd be very disappointing. I'm not shielding the foul play. Like, yeah, there's the second Charmer. So, like, oh, it's Aromatisse. All right, all right. We need to get out of here, by the way. I don't know why I'm still in this matchup. I need to go to the Swampert now. And just get some value out of it. And we'll get value out of anywhere, but like we might as well get the value right here. Since the Tropius puts fast move pressure on the Scrafty, we should definitely be using it as such. Okay. We get a lot of energy there. As long as I can get a shield from the Scrafty before it claps us. I think we still save the shield here. Because I think they're gonna, I think their plan is going to be very pup related. Because I think what they want to do is they want to set up so that they can one-shot the Tropius. Right? With the pupped moves. So like the question is here, do they bait us? And does it matter? Like, I think our only win condition is a bait here. So we're gonna play to that, which just definitely paid off for us. Because basically, I think if they with no energy there, I think if they just double foul play, I think they'd get there. I might be underestimating it, but I just felt like their best line there was bait. Or I just felt like we were gonna lose if they successfully baited us. So I would rather try and call that. And I felt like we were gonna lose if they threw and we shielded it. I still thought we were gonna lose with no energy. Maybe I'm wrong about that. But they had a good chunk of energy coming out of the Swampert matchup. I didn't have a good read on it. I thought they could get to I think they could get to 2 foul plays. So that was why I did it. Either way, we'll take it. 4 wins. And a lot of blowouts. a lot of blowouts on our swaps. I'm not gonna lie.